Additions and updations. This query trigger is available under Miscellaneous section. This query trigger enables the user to find companies whose data has been either added or updated based on the information type specified in the user interface as on a given date. Let us understand the functioning of this query trigger with the help of an example. Suppose we want to find companies whose interim results have been updated in the last 7 days. To execute this query, you need to follow 5 steps. The first step is to select the information type from the list available in the user interface. Let us select interim results from the list of information types by clicking on the checkbox against it. The second step is to enter the appropriate date on which the search should be conducted. D7 is the default setting, which implies searches on the last 7 calendar days. Let us retain the same. The date formats used in the query on dates are explained in the help on dates, which can be accessed by clicking on the question mark icon available just above the query on dates box. The third step is to choose the appropriate domain from the 2 domains available, All Companies and Companies in Current OSC. The domain All Companies conducts a search over all the companies available in the Prowess database. The domain Companies in Current OSC conducts a filtering on the companies available in the current output sheet. The domain All Companies is selected by default, and let us retain the same. The fourth step is to select the appropriate output destination from the 4 formats available in the Select Output Destination box. The first is the OSC format, which lists the names of companies in rows and time and indicator in columns. The second output destination is the WS, which is the worksheet, which displays indicators in rows and companies and time in columns. The third output destination is also WS, which displays time in rows and companies and indicators in columns. The fourth output destination is the TXT output, which displays the data in a text file. The domain OSC is selected by default, and let us retain the same. The fifth step is to select the appropriate execute option to execute the selections made in this query trigger. For the selected domain All Companies, the 3 execute options available are Add to Current OSC, Send to New OSC, and Replace Current OSC. Add to Current OSC adds the qualifying companies and its data in the current output sheet. Send to New OSC creates a new output sheet of qualifying companies and its data. Replace Current OSC replaces the contents in the current output sheet with the qualifying companies and its data. Let us select Send to New OSC. After the query has been successfully executed, the New Outputs button will start blinking. Click on the New Outputs button. You will see that OSC has been generated and is selected by default in the Output Downloader box. You can click on the Continue button to download this output. The output sheet will display companies whose interim results have been updated or added in the last 7 calendar days. It additionally also displays the frequency and the date of quarterly or annual financial statements.